My theme song is playing in the background. The almighty ice cream truck that I never visit. Someday I'll go to it. Someday I'll have ice cream. It's just like, I feel like I might just be disappointed doing getting the ice cream. Like, what would I get? Also, like, my favorite ice cream they might not have, because I really love mint chocolate chip, the green kind. I know it's food coloring, but it doesn't matter. For some reason, the mint that they use for green mint chocolate chip is way better than a white mint chocolate chip. I think it's like the type of peppermint they use or something. But they definitely change. It's definitely different. I think it's just like they use a different type of peppermint or something, and maybe a little bit of placebo. Come on, Sabrina. I know you want to. Miss Sabrina was looking very cute today because I have the heater on. Now that my bed is no longer directly next to the heater, I've been able to leave it on. I accidentally forgot to leave it on. I accidentally forgot that, and I left it on all day today. But when I returned, my place was nice and toasty. But I don't have to worry, at least now, about I don't have to worry about the place burning down or something like we used to, because the bed used to be like right next to it, so I always turned it off at all times when I was not here watching. Because here we do have like gas controlled appliances, like with the pilot light and everything. Oh, I remember a few years ago there was a time where I was just like unable to use the heater whatsoever. I don't have an air conditioning, but we have a heater for some reason. You know, I'm in SoCal, but I am glad because sometimes SoCal gets cold enough for me. I like the warm weather. I like it to be 80 degrees every day would be great for me. And I'm okay here, especially here because it doesn't get that humid, though it did get humid a little bit ago. A couple weeks ago, it was actually quite humid. It was like 40% humidity, which is unheard of here one day, but it's like I didn't move here from the Bay Area to deal with the cold. A directory with the map. Okay. Click the Ushima Lake. Yeah. Okay. The island's called Ryugu Island. So Dragon Island. Below the map is a short explanation about the shrine. Main Shankton. Oh, there we go. Tatsu and meat. That's what that was. Tamate is the Ryugu Island. Honors the water gods. Those gods give us blessings or a rock or whatever. Alright, I think maybe we can look at this, see if this is different. The poster details intro of a festival. Speaking of festival, it's a Korean festival. I did not know it was going to happen every year. I thought it was just like a once a... Yeah, but I know it's happening because I saw a sign for a shuttle bus because we have like they have like free shuttle buses to it. I think I'm gonna go. I think for the weekend, after like heavily working on some Sunday stuff, Sunday the cosplay stuff, because it's been too long. I need to get back into it. I think I'm going to check it out if it is open. Hello, Ronan. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. All right. Tired? I approached the security station and tried talking to the guard. Had a late outing yesterday? Yeah. I don't know if you were lurking or not. I'm not too sure. But if you were, thank you. If not, it's okay. I hope that you enjoyed your outing. Yes. May I help you? This guy sounds way more laid back than the one yesterday. Yeah, one yesterday was an asshole. We already closed for the day. Yeah, sorry about that. Due to unfortunate circumstances, the park will be closed at night. I hate having to tell you this after you've come all this way. Try to, but also driving through bad signal, no worries. Also, like a YouTube, and I think also my bitrate was a little bad yesterday. But yeah. I don't know, things are a little crazy. Might be the weather, might be something else, maybe aliens, who knows. Maybe it is Slender Man in your area. I haven't brought him up in a while. It's so serious that even Momo's concert was cancelled. Bingo. Sounds like her info that today's guard likes idols was spot on. It's just like we thought. I'll come back another day. Oh yeah, please do. How'd it go? It's just as we heard. Let's go ahead with the plan. Yeah, I'll give it a try. So, what exactly are you planning on doing? Are we gonna do another pregnancy announcement? This time it's the gender reveal, and we burn the entire park down. Just watch. Here we go. Hazuki pulls a wig from her bag and quickly makes the necessary changes. Speaking of... Oh, yeah! Speaking of gender reveal, do you know the gender now? Niece next year! Hey! Look at that. Congratulations. Omedetou gozaimashita. How is it? Is it crooked? I think it's okay. What appears is... Ah! No way. I guess this is Momo Kuruse's catchphrase. Even Amanome is floored. It takes him a couple of seconds, but he quickly accepts this new reality. I'm glad Maruhashi isn't here. Yeah, he would just talk your fucking ear off, wouldn't he? Healthy so far too. Hey, check a genetic development? Yeah, that's always good. My brother had done the 23andMe for their kids. Well, like before, you know, while they were working on IVF and stuff like that. So that's why I know, like, I mean, we know pretty much because, like, for at least my father's side of the family, we could trace back to, like, the 1500s, 1400s, we could trace all the way back there. But still with, like, the genetic stuff, like any mutations or bad health. But, this is one hell of a secret weapon. That's right. The security guard is a fan of mine, and this is certainly sure, don't you think? Anything to get inside this ghost-infested park. Yeah. An idol alone gives more than an impact than some girl playing the seduction routine. Is that what you're trying to let you? That's probably what his plan was. Give more punch if it's that person's favorite idol. But shouldn't you maybe add a bit more padding up top? You shut your mouth. My fans rather prefer smaller. Just sit back, relax, and watch from here. That's why he has a big old child crush on Miss Natsumi. I refuse to acknowledge it as a real thing, because he is a minor. Kuruse confidently stepped towards the security station. Excuse me. Yawn. Yes. How can I... Yar! Something clatters to the floor inside. That guard must be losing his shit. Oh, my apologies. I'm here on my own time, so I appreciate it if you don't make too much of a fuss. Yes, of course. Oh yeah. Like, I have to return it, but one of the worst things, well, it's not the worst thing. I mean, thankfully, I'm going to get another one tomorrow, but I had ordered, excuse me, a shoe rack because I have some boxes where I keep my shoes at near the front door. And because of the bug problem, I want to get rid of those boxes. And so I got a cheap, fairly sturdy looking, like based on how I built it, shoe rack. And as I was building it, I was almost done building this thing. I found out that the little parts to like connect and put underneath it's like the like elbow, kind of like the elbow noodles or something to connect, because there's these pipes on the sides. And come to find out, they gave me 2 sets of hooks because I get extra hooks that you could just hook on the side of the thing. And so I got 2 extra sets of those and none of the other little parts that I need, so I have to return it. And I only found out because I get into it like right as soon as I had gotten it in the door, because I got it after I returned home from work. I just built it because I like building things. I'm pretty good. I built all of my furniture that was mine. So I built like my desk that's over there. I built the futon. I built the dresser that's in my closet. I built my bookshelf that is right next here, and I remember growing up, I built my parents' bed, my father's bed. Yeah, I'm pretty good at building stuff. Like, even though this wasn't IKEA or something like that, like, it was easy to figure out. And I built, like, the cat trees, and all the little things. All the things that required building for me, I built. So, I just went to work, and then that's when I found out. Because it was all the way at the end of the list, the stuff, so I should have checked that before I started building, but I got excited. Adults have it rough, being chased by cameras all the time and everything. Why are you huffing? He must have really been out of breath. Screeny weenie. Actually, there's something I would like to ask him. Yes. How can I help you? Help you? Did he bite your tongue? Could you let me inside the park? Huh? I've heard about the sad murder incident. The victim, she was a college student, yes? Her ghost must be wandering this place, burdened with all her regrets. I'm sure she's seeking salvation. I can feel it. Momo, could it be that? You came here so that you could rest your soul? Yes, that's it precisely. It's that precisely. Comforting precious lost souls is Momo Kuruse's mission. Please, Mr. Guard, I need your assistance. Even he is like, I might get fired for this. I'm really, really sorry. I can't do that. You really can't? No matter what? I would love more than anything to be able to help you out, but the murder incident, the higher ups are breathing down our necks. I'm sorry. I see. Oh, Momo. Oh, I have an idea. I'll go and check inside the park for you when I'm on my patrol. I'll definitely find traces of the ghost. Huh? If there's a ghost, it's gotta be there, on Ryukyu Island. Something terrible happened there a while back. Oh, what happened a while back? Suddenly a phone rings guards inside the security station. Oh, I have to take this. Sorry. Please excuse me for a second. The guard disappears into the back room. Is that our chance? The guard's busy in the back room. Yeah, let's go while you sleep. Just then. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. The guard reappears so quick. Damn, he's already back. Sorry, Momo. I'll be sure to take a look around the park for you, so please forgive me. You still want to enter while it's closed. The Hunter pamphlet. Your best bet is contacting management using your phone number on this. I'm sure they'll hear you out if it's you. They won't. Oh, and also, here's a business card. Thanks. He quickly scribbles up, and here's my personal number in case scribbles something on the back and hands it to me. I wrote my phone number so you can call me if you need anything. You can consult me about anything. I knew it. Thank you so much. Got the festival guide, guard's card. Didn't we already get a festival guide? Kudusa's face is twitching when she comes back. She's like, ugh. How useless! She yanks off her wig and tosses it aside. I failed. It was too big on why I wanted to go inside. I told you. You should have put more padding. My guy, come on. So, what'd you get for us? A festival guide and the guard's business card. It said a management's phone number is written on the pamphlet, but I'll take that pamphlet. You could do whatever you want with that cheap, punk-ass business card. He grabs a festival guide and looks for a phone number. There's definitely a number to contact management. Oh, yep. Like, why would the guy lie? Actually, I think that other phone number will be more useful. What other one? The security station. There was a call earlier. Oh, right? This must be the number. Yeah, but why would that be useful? So that you can like distract him on the phone, and then we'll jump the fence. You don't remember? He had to go to the back room. I just have to give him a crazy voice. He just looks so crazy. That means if we call the station. Oh, the person guarding the entrance will be gone. That's what you're saying. I have critical thinking skills. Sounds like it worked. Hello, devils. How are you? Hopefully your day has been well. The call earlier was free. But we didn't have time to sneak past. So to drag it out, there'll be plenty of time. And that means I'm alright, and yourself? Doing pretty well. Tired. Man, it feels like it's Wednesday, but I'm so glad that tomorrow is Friday. But basically, I continued on with like VPAC stuff, and then I had to do a bit of like tomorrow. I have to finish organizing the office because we have some filming that's going on Monday, and tomorrow I have to be in not too early, but early enough for our editor to come in to like check our equipment and stuff like that, and then I have to organize the office because our instructor, we film instructors there. Basically, we have like a bunch of stuff because of the main company. They do exhibits and they go and vendor and stuff, and it's just like there is just so much junk because now we just have an accumulation of all this extra stuff. And I spent my time today because we needed to basically get this big banner and a bunch of stuff for an exhibit to a coworker who is going to be flying out to Minneapolis. Basically, basically we were going to ship it out. I already knew that shipping was going to be expensive, but I don't think my boss realized like how expensive it was gonna be. Just to overnight a 34 slim but 34-inch tall box. And the box is like the box I had to put it in because the banner is 34 inches, but the box is 49 inches. That alone, just to overnight it, over $600. To get it in time for what we needed it would be like $300 and something dollars. And then if we did FedEx, if we did UPS, it was gonna be over $500, and then for USPS, it was gonna be $130. And like my boss was like, to print this banner and ship it to us, it costs less than the $130, and it's like, that's how shipping is right now. Shipping has been crazy. Like this month and last month alone, our shipping, it used to be like $15 for a medium box. Now it's $18, and then like the padded envelope used to be $8. Now it is like $10.27 or something. Ridiculous. And we're lucky because we get like a little bit of a discount with our stuff. It would be way more when we ship things. So I'm not surprised that these were. So we had to like kind of scramble. None of the boxes would fit the banner other than this big one. And so basically, my boss had to deliver a suitcase. I put things in the I put everything in the suitcase, and then we had to deliver it to the person who's going to be flying out to the campus. So that's what I helped with today. And I was telling Ronan I had gotten a shoe rack because as of right now, I keep a lot of my shoes. Most of the shoes that I use just normally are just out because I take off my shoes, of course. But a lot of my like cosplay shoes and other kind of shoes that I don't use as often are in boxes. But I want to get rid of the boxes, so I bought a shoe rack. And of course, like I was almost done finishing the shoe rack today because I got it at like 6 p.m. in the mail. I found out that I have 2 packages of the same kind of thing, and I'm missing 2 important like items to build the shoe rack. So now I have to return it. But I am getting a new one tomorrow, but now I have to return the older one. So it's like, damn, okay. And that means one of us will have to be the person to call the security station. The question is, who will it be? It'll have to be you, because he likes you. Kira should honestly either me or Hazuki would stay behind. Just think it over. Go. Man, look at that scowl. Akira, I didn't look at these. Akira, 3rd year. Man, he does not look. Well, like, okay, he does look it. I'm glad I didn't put on any facial hair because he would not look like a high schooler with facial hair on. 3rd year at Shinza High School. Normally quiet and indifferent, he can be considerate of his friends and family. An infamous delinquent known for his fighting skill. His name's well known by others like him. He really does it, right? Yeah, it's always like that. Like, I think, like, I remember when I was younger, I would look at high schoolers, and I'd be like, man, they look so much older. But then when I was the same age, they didn't really look that much older, and then when I started growing older, now they look younger and younger. His name's well known, but in anime, they always look older. Speaking of, actually, with delinquents, if you ever watch Tokyo Revengers, the reason why a lot of them look so much older, at least in the manga, is because they originally were supposed to be like college age, but the editor forced the mangaka to change them to high schoolers. So that's why, because like the mangaka actually was a delinquent and he was actually in a gang. He was in a motorcycle gang. So he was making a manga of like kind of resembling a little bit of his delinquent days and stuff. But yeah, they forced him like at the last minute to change it so that they're high schoolers. So that's why like in the manga they look a lot older. Some of them. Mikey looks young, but he like it's part of his character to be like kind of young spirited. Delinquent known for his fighting, his name is well known by others. He remains undefeated in the underground match, a series of fight battles his friend introduced him to, due to his excellent physical abilities and fighting instinct.
調子はどうだい？
よろしく頼む。
He grew up as a single parent child, but after his mother passed 2 years ago, he's been in the custody of his aunt Sumi. Marketability, yeah. Yeah, especially since depending on like I think that it's in Shoujo Jump, so yeah, for better or worse, yeah, like everybody's high school age, really, most of the time. Mainly if it like yeah, depending on they're not everybody's high school age, like Dungeon Meshi. None of those characters are high school age, um, though they do look younger, most of them. But yeah, a lot of it, yeah. I think because, well, one, a lot of younger people will read manga, and two, um, I know for manga, a lot of manga markets to a lot of manga does market actually to like salarymen and stuff, but they make stories to make people like relive or like reimagine themselves in that age range, like the simpler times, thinking of adventure and all that. So I know that that's another reason why. Because of his aunt, he chooses not to live under the same roof, instead making his own living by working part-time and living alone. He successfully keeps his fight matches for money a secret from his aunt. Also follows basic D&D fantasy rules, yeah.
よろしく頼む。
調子はどうだい？親友。
A third year at Shinja High School, the best one, has been best friends with Akira since childhood, a clean, well-mannered young man with a dangerous side. He's the son of the current Yakuza boss of the Amanome family. He has no qualms about resorting to evil or illegal means to get what he wants. His specialty is collecting intel and using it for blackmail. Wow. Nicknamed the Prince of Threats. With that face that he makes, definitely. By society's underbelly, he's known for his extensive network, which allows him to get dirt on others. It is great. You know what? Maybe this is why, because actually sometimes at work I do sleuthing. Sometimes I do sleuthing. So not like to this extent, like blackmail or something like that. I've been asked to like gather people. Like there was one particular one where there was a really important RFP that we wanted to sign up for. RFP is like a request for professionals, or request for qualifications, which is RFQ. Um, and they had it was like for NASA or something like that, and it was they had like a person's name, but the email wasn't working. So our founder, it wasn't even our boss, it was our founder. He emailed me and he asked me to sleuth out their email. I had to do a bit of like I had to like I did find it. I did end up finding it, and we actually were in communication with him. He was very nice. Um, but I had to do like a reverse kind of like search of the RFQ itself on other sites and get it that way. And I even signed up a free like a trial for like this bid service site in order to get the email. So yeah. I also do a lot of sleuthing for like because we get a lot of scams. People try to scam us all the time. They try to email us. Sometimes they'll like threaten us. We'll get a lot of threats of like copyright threats because we use a lot of photos, but we use licensed stuff. So if there's ever any issues, it's more so the site's fault, not us, because we pay for a license if they happen to allow that kind of thing. But there was this one where they would send us mail, they would send us emails, and basically it's pretty well known, like there is legitimate copyright like being sued for copyright issues and things like that, but usually how it starts is they ask you to take it down, and it's always very suspicious when they immediately throw out a number at you. Like that's what this person did, where this company is like from Sweden or something like that. And like when I looked them up, like it's very well known. They even got sued by Italy. It was a whole thing. They got sued by Italy for making threats and just like being fraudulent with their practices and things like that. But they would just go everywhere um, and just threaten people. And basically, what they do is they rely on sending a threatening letter with an amount that they set. Like they say that is like the damages, but it's like, how is that even calculated? How do you calculate the damages of that? Especially since for us, we don't even make money from our subscriptions for like our news stuff at all. We don't make any money. It's just stats with people going onto the site. It's just a visit stat. That's all it is, and the newsletter is free. So it's like, what damages are you actually like? What damages? How do you calculate that? But yeah, if they usually like message you and they already have a thing, usually how a legitimate one is like they ask you to take it down. But if they start out with like already having a like damages amount that they're demanding you pay, and then they threaten you and they give you they try to make you feel like, oh, you're gonna get in legal trouble, and then the fees are gonna be like up the wazoo, and you'll have to get a lawyer. Usually it's a scam. But also, you can always look up the people online. Reddit is really good. Almost always, someone from Reddit will post about the same person as you're talking about. So you can always look up the company and put scam at the end, and then you'll find all the things. But I have to do that pretty common. Like we get like fake, like because also now you have to be really careful because people will spoof numbers. There was one time where someone was spoofing. They were spoofing a company, but when you actually look up the number itself, it went to like a private person's number. So it's like, okay, yeah. All right. Private investigator, greatly envied by private investigators. It only takes them a phone call and to not only control the members of the family, but anyone else he has blackmailed on. His only hang-up since childhood is his fear of ghost stories, spirits, and the occult, and all things related.
おはようございます。
Hazuki, second year at the private girls' school. Say hi. Friends with Ami, Akida's sister. She loves researching ghosts and the occult. Well, this will be the last one we read. In spite of the more reserved air around her, she's quite strange. She's bold and fears nothing. She strongly favors gothic or reader clothes. Alright. Business card. Okay, do we need to go here and then what should I do? Do we try calling like Omni says? Well, let me actually, now that I think about it, let me save. I did all that talking, we're just gonna save. There we go. Alright, now we're going to. Alright, time to call. Yes, we're going to make the phone call. The only thing left to decide is who I'm going to bring with me. My beautiful best friend is who I'm going to bring with me. Unless I want a bad ending. I think. I did do a different save. Maybe I could do 2 different saves. Amanome? No, I'm gonna okay, I'll bring my best bro. Because that's who I would want to bring. And also it makes sense. Like the guard's not gonna stay on that long with the Amanome. My best friend.
了解
He's the favorite. Got it. It's probably a safer bet if I go with you. Alright, Hazuki. You make the call and keep an eye out for us.
わかった。
Okay, I'll just make up something to talk about. Ready? Alright, I'm going to call now. Hazuki dials the number. You can hear a phone ring inside the station before it stops. Oh, excuse me. It's me, Momo. There's something I forgot to ask earlier. While she's making things up on the spot, she gestures at us to go with her other hand. Let's move. Let's do this. They quickly clamber over the gate while the guards distract. Phew. I got the blood pounding. Alright, let's search for clues about the Urushima woman. Well, where should we start? If there's anything to find, I bet it'd be at the boat dock from the rumor. You may have seen her, but I want to peek too. Plus, I mean, I didn't see her. I heard her. Plus, you were short on time yesterday, so I doubt you got a chance to really look around. True. On a boat, huh? Do you also not like the water? What's up? Can you not swim? No, nothing. Let's get going, Akira. If you find something interesting, we can stop and take a look on our way. We're gonna look at everything. A directory that explains everything inside the park. About the ducks, about the... Seems I'm in the East Plaza right now. The map gives explanations on the trees and wildlife in the area. Apparently a lot of turtles live in it. Oh yeah, the turtles in the mouth. Poster offers info on the facilities for flourishing. Looks like they're replanting the garden plants because they're getting old. I wonder if there will be a spooky... Alright, we'll go the other way. I thought I was gonna... It got me! It wasn't that bad. A directory that tells you your current location. According to this map, Yamato Shrine is divided into 3 areas. Good thing I'm not playing in the dark. I'd make it worse. And the 3 areas are on a lake. There's the island with the shrine at the center of the lake, but you need a boat to get there. The wire mesh trash can. I'll dig around it just in case. I stick my hand inside the trash can and rummage around. I'll hold on to this. Obtained a towel kit. Amazing. What are you going to do with that? Oh, come on, up with something. wire posters on the fence. Probably been there a while. The ink's blurred, making the words all faded. Find a long, thin metal wire tied to the corner of the fence. Something must have hung here or something. I'll take it with me just in case. Metal wire. Alright. Gonna make a makeshift key or something? Let's look at the stuff. Alright, a small cotton blanket for babies found placed in the trash can West Plaza. It has the name tag on it, Tamaja. Soft wire that was tied up to the fence at the West Plaza. It bends quite easily. Probably only good for binding something. Okay. Good to know. There's no water running. Checking inside the fountain. Looks like something sunk to the bottom. I dig around with my hand and pick it up. Contained a pacifier. It's a pacifier for babies. Whoa! The fountain spews water about an hour. And just as suddenly stops on its own. Okay. That scared the shit out of me, jeez. Ah! I'm blocking it, but oh well. The wind picks up suddenly and something creaks by. Uh-huh. That stroller always there. Someone left the stroller behind. Where did this come from? The hell should I know? Well, clearly a random abandoned stroller just happened to roll over this way. It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, just randomly. The wind. Check inside. Someone left the stroller behind. Yes, but check. An older model. Doesn't usually see those around. It's stained with dirt and dust. I take a peek inside, but there's nothing in it. There's no water running in it, probably because it's after hours. Nothing else inside the fountain. It's closed right now, so the lights are off. As someone who's sneaking in, I appreciate the lack of light. Found on the water fountain at Central Plaza, it looks like the vinyl's yellowed due to excessive sun exposure. Pacifier. Obsessively saved. I think we're gonna check back. We're gonna check the other places now. Directory. I don't think anything new. One more time, we'll check the other place and then. Anything new? inside. It's the boat rental booth. Shutters won't open. Looks like it's locked. Well, it's only natural. Welly, is that what he said? Must be a restricted area. There are chains on the poles. One of those types of trash cans you find at theme parks. Let's dig in it. May as well dig through it just in case. I reach my hand inside and rummage around. I'll hold on to these two. Dirty necktie and a tie pin. Weird that those were inside a park trash can. Maybe a drunk salaryman wiped his mouth with it after he threw up and then tossed it out. Don't say that. I already touched it. This was found in a trash can at the boat dock. It's an ordinary regimental navy tie and is fairly dirty with a number of twigs hanging off of it. Gold pin found in the trash can along with the necktie. The pin itself is thicker than the rest of it, and it seems like it's the sturdiest part. Oh, is there something shining in the boat? Where's the boat? Looking inside the boat, I spot a hair ornament with ribbon. Seems like a decoration on it caught the light. This wasn't here last night. Well, I mean, it's been a day. Maybe someone left it. There's something dark on it. Hair? Is that blood? And this might be the perfect chance to test out bloodmetry. Bloodmetry. When a bloodstain is found during an investigation, bloodmetry becomes available. While bloodmetry is activated, the memories contained within the bloodstain can be read. Press the triangle button while the spot with the bloodstain is selected to activate. Perform bloodmetry on the bloodstain on the boat and see what happens. I pick up the bloodstained hair ornament. Obtained hair ornament. Concentrate. You could do this. Just suck it up and do it. You take a deep breath and touch the stain. Do we get to see a picture of it? No. Darn. It would have been nice if they did it for every item. Ah! The glorious ghost. Nothing could have prepared me for what I see through the blood. The corpse of a young woman floats in the water. Is she in the water? Doesn't she look like she's in the shore a little bit? I guess, like a long-haired woman stands upon the surface. Her stomach is big, swollen like that's of a pregnant woman. Is that the Urushiramon? My child. Cut off and unaccompanied by pained breast, a woman's voice echoes in my head. Oh, she's talking. Tamacha? Hey! I saw her. The Udashun woman. She's real. Did you see something from that blood? Udashun woman killed someone. I think it was that college girl from the room. Come on, seriously? There's no way. That's impossible. Now he's gonna go run and hide under his bed. I can't believe it either. I saw it, whether I like it or not. That hair ornament wasn't here yesterday. Are you saying the ghost of the college girl brought it? Or someone dropped it? I mean, but there's blood on it, so. She wanted us to see it, because she's a part of Kakia's game. Easy to dismiss it as impossible. But after a vision like, and also now that I think about it, Yuri also. I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. We need to get to, in the boat first. Let's check here, see if anything's different. Okay, so the stroller is gone. Ah, here we are. Hello. A familiar stroller. Its shape, that stain, it's the same one we saw in the Central Plaza earlier. No way it up and moved on its own. Well maybe. Then someone must have... There's a book inside the stroller. A book that reads Prenatal Yoga for the Blissful Delivery. For a blissful delivery. It has a black stain on it. I pick up the stained book from the stroller. Obtained yoga book. That could be a blood stain. Bracing myself, I place my palm on the book. It's dark. I can only hear sounds. Oh, that's the worst. It's an ore hitting the surface of water. Did it all sound weird? Through the darkness, a woman's strange breathing just... Taking a swim? I'm finally here. A dull sound. Like something heavy dropped to the ground. That's right. I have to put this book in, too. Or did you drown a baby? I hear something opening. The space in front of me brightened slightly. Oh, it's like the Padok. Padok. Is that a sanctum over there? Goodbye. Damn. What the hell? Oh, so was it the Urashiro woman was like tossed in there? Hey, where'd you see this time, Akira? Someone was trapped. I think they were in a suitcase. A suitcase? At the end, they were thrown into the water. What the hell? Did you just witness a Amanome abruptly stops talking. Hey, what's wrong? where? Over where? Take a look at the lake. Oh. Ah. Warning, a warning. Shaky, pointing figure directs my gaze to someone standing on the surface of the lake. It's dark, so I can barely make it out, but is that a woman? Her stomach looks swollen. A pregnant woman in a white dress standing on the water. I've seen this before. Is she a woman? My stroller. What are you doing? The voice carried over to me by the wind doesn't sound like it came from the brook. Damn, this is bad. One wrong answer and we could end up like that college guy. Oh god. Looking for someone? Yes. Because she's looking for her baby. She keeps staring at us. No, get it off this. Now is not the time. Thank you. After a moment of uneasy silence, the eerie voice speaks again. Baby, tell me. Think I saw it over there? Oh no. Point at her stomach. Yeah. British young woman just keeps staring at us. Liar. Are we gonna die now? Suddenly, it's as if water is pouring down my throat and nose. I can't get away. Oh, I think we're able to redo the things, but I'm hit with dizziness. It's like I'm suffocating. My body's getting harder and harder to move. I think then I have to point her stomach, maybe. I have to get away from here. With all my limbs locking up on me, I frantically run as my consciousness slowly fades. The moment I can't move my body anymore, I feel like I trip over something. I'm drowning, sinking into deep, dark water. The last thing I see is my strangely darkened arm floating over my head. Damn. Game over. Try again. Over there, it's the woman. Shaky figure directs my gaze. this don't seem to work well. Bracing myself for the worst, I point to the Is it your baby there? Hi, stomach. Why? Oh. Phew. Is she gone? The stroller's gone too. Do you now believe me? The night breeze drifting across the lake cools the layer of sweat that's drenching my face. I'd just like to say, I was fucking glad we didn't just get killed. He's like, shell shock. Hey, you alright? Your heart didn't give out from shock, did it? It was a near thing. Still trying to jumpstart again. Do you believe the Udoshima woman's real now? Yep, sure do. He really hates it though. Must have stubbornness to deny it after what I just saw. Anyway, she was saying something like, tell me. The baby, tell me. That's what she said. What was she talking about? And that stroller, it belonged to her. Yeah, seems so. Then, that means the book you got from me, the memory, also belongs to the Hiroshima woman, right? So she was murdered. And that memory earlier, was that how the Hiroshima woman died? It's possible. Still unsure. Where was she killed? I couldn't see much. I think there was a sanctuary. What the hell? Really? It was only for a second. I saw a sanctuary with a red door. That might be our clue. If I'm remembering the directory correctly. There's an island in the middle of the lake. A house is the sanctuary. Amanome goes to the directory and exits to the bench to double check. It's there, alright. Looks like the island's called Yuya Island. The center is the Tamate Sanctuary. Seems everything's named after the story of Hiroshima Taro. Guess we need to go to this Tamate Sanctuary. The Hiroshima woman might need it. Though I can't say I ever want to see her again. Across the lake, huh? We'll need a boat. I assume swimming's off the table. A boat, huh? Yeah, that's what it would come down to. I don't think he can swim. I think that that's what this is about. I think that he cannot swim. Droplets of water echo across the lakeside. Oh! Look over there. It's a boat. Maybe it drifted here with the wind. Let's go check elsewhere first. We need to get in the boat first. Look inside. It's only scraps of empty. Alright, but it's still kind of worth it to check. Water running. Nothing in particular. Okay. I guess we gotta go in. The boat's washed ashore. Don't see any oars with it though. It's bobbing just shy of being grounded. If I pull it in, I can check inside. If we form a chain, we can reach it. Give me a hand on it. Sure. I'll be on the shore end, okay? Why? Don't want my clothes to get dirty. You're in black, so it's fine. You won't be able to see any stains. I'm just gonna push you in. Come on, let's get to it. He cannot swim. I think whenever we need to fight, maybe I can't bring him. If he can't swim. Whenever we do like the actual boss fight, I don't know if I can bring him. If that's the case. Confusing for our positions is highly suspicious. Yeah, because he's the lighter one. For some reason, I'm always the one running things. Okay, and go. And lean out on cue. Just a bit further. Come on, try harder. Can't you see I'm already doing all I can? Okay, good. Just a bit more. There. We wobble, and just as I'm about to fall, I snag the edge of the book and pull to shore. I expected nothing less. What a strong young man. Just zip it. Make me do all the dirty work. Just putting the right person on the right job. You're the one with the muscles. Blame yourself. Time to search the boat. All that's inside is the trash skeleton of an umbrella. Oh. Broken umbrella. And then we're gonna do some. You're gonna take that junk? Shut it. It could be useful later somehow. Whatever, man. Do what you want. It was rather sad looking for a trophy of our teamwork. Oh, was I not able to... I think I actually have to go back. I think I actually have to go back, load. Because there was the blood thing there. I think we actually have to go back, yeah. No blood stains anywhere. Okay. Don't see any oars with it. Alright. Clothes dirty. Yes, I am really suspecting that he cannot swim. I think it will be a bad idea to bring him. But it's good to bring him as, to get all this stuff, though. Time to search the boat. There's an umbrella. And we're gonna read it. Yes, we are. We're gonna take everything. This is a horror game. A freaking horror game. The book umbrella that was left in the boat, it's torn in many places. Its bare metal arm showing. Oh, actually. Helpful book on personal prenatal yoga and other pregnancy topics. It's been damaged by water. It was found in the stroller and looks like it has a bloodstain on the cover. A hair accessory that seems to have belonged to the dead female college student. The pin is made slightly of thick metal wire. Oh, maybe now we can get to the boat. Rental boat floats beside the dock. I stare at the broken umbrella in my hand. I took it out, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, metal wire. Take out the metal wire. How am I supposed to use that? I have no idea. Okay. Oh. Maybe here. Maybe a little metal wire. Take out the metal wire. Took it out, but I don't know how to use it. Okay. Got the tie pin. Welcome back. Everything all right? You're currently teamed up with Amanome. Want to switch partners? Don't switch. Fine too. Okay. Yes. All right. Calling. Okay. Go. Okay. Figuring it out. Let's see. There's no water running, probably because it's after hours. Nothing's inside. We're supposed to get to the boat, but rental boat floats beside the dock. The rental boat floats. I bet I could get to Ryugu Island from this. I'm missing something important. Some important equipment. No sign of the oars. Ah, I think it's a rental boat, right? Wouldn't they be in the shack over there? Makes sense that they put the oars away after the park closes. And maybe now I can use the wire. I take out the metal wire. How am I supposed to use it? Tie pin. Okay, maybe I do need to actually switch them out. Let's bring her in and see if anything changes. we'll save. Maybe she somehow knows how to pick locks or something. Change. Okay, sure. It's only natural that you choose the item. Keep a good eye out, okay? Well, you be careful yourself. Try not to do anything that drag us down. Alright, thanks. Make the phone call and break in. Make the call. Ready? Alright, let's do this. The number is dialed and yep, there's the ringing from the security station. The sound cuts off abruptly. Let's go. While the guard's distracted, I vault over the gate and take off like a shot. And we'll see if she has anything to say when we go to the boat. It's the rental booth. Shutters won't open. Looks like it locked. Is there any place that has? There's any place that had oars in it? If we here. Looks like we have to do something about the shutter lock. We want to check inside. Lockpicking is a part of my job as an idol. I know. I wasn't expecting it to be. But I just so happen to know how to do it. The haunted locations I sneak into are always outdoors or in abandoned buildings. I think he'd be more familiar with that, with whose his family is now. Nomi's right. He'd at least know more than us. I could use force on it, but probably better not to make a bunch of unnecessary noise. Did I need to switch in order for her to tell me this? If I want to check the rental booth, I should bring back. I should go back and bring Amanome here. I just had him. Okay. Can't search here. Would your current partner change partners? Okay. Bye. I literally had him with me. You know, I don't think it's a good idea. Maybe we should pick the lock and then we switch. I really don't think it's a good idea for him to actually be on the lake. Hey, you're back. Yes.
Okay.
You got it. Leave it to me. Alright, sorry, Hazuki. You'll have to stay behind. Right. The least I could do is keep a thorough eye out here. Make the phone call and break in. She kind of looks like a ghost there. With because like the green and everything kind of matches with the rest of the background, so then it just looks like she's blending in a little bit, like she's slightly transparent. Ready? Okay, I'm calling. Cuts off abruptly. Let's go. You jump up like a shot. All right. Amanome, come on. Shutters will open. Be in here. Looks like we had to do something about the shutter lock if we want to check inside. It's a cheap. Why? Why'd I have to do all that? I guess to tell us so that to force us to change. Just in case. Okay. It's a cheap cinder lock. How basic. I can open this easily. Really? Well, you are the son of a Yakuza. hey, that has nothing to do with this. I'm just a delinquent. I had my own reasons for living, which were sneaking into Miss Huntony's closet or something. A while back, I was convinced Pops had locked up a gun in the safe in his study. Why? Why is that? I had a phase where it was all about them, so I went through a lot of trouble to open it. So I pretty much learned the basics of pickaxe. Wow, what a reason. Did you find it? The gun? Yeah, it was there alright. A fine gun-shaped wire, appearing real in every way right then. Apparently a friend from Sicily. Your dad is unbelievable. It's a real problem for the family. Oh, I got off topic. Let's focus on this. I'll need tools to pick the locks. I can make them from random junk, but do you have anything on? I have a wire. I have things to do. Let's see. Two things. It should be durable. A tinge French skin and a thin, sturdy metal wire. I'll check my bag. Give me two decent substitutes that might be able to do something. I know we have the metal wire and the metal wire to Amanome. I see. Get one other item that looks like that'll work for lockpicking, and and then show both of them. I had a broken umbrella. I can use the broken umbrella as a wrench. Stand it. I'll hold on to it. But this metal wire is too soft to be used in place of a thin, sturdy metal wire. I'll give this back to you. Do you have anything back? Tie pin? Hair accessory? I hand a hair accessory? The hair ornament pin could be used as a thin, sturdy metal wire. And if I miss with the broken umbrella, it might be useful as a wrench stand. I will prove you pass on the dead book. Thanks. You know, I don't really feel like he's. I don't really feel like he means it. Mind if I take these apart? Knock yourself out. I just found them lying around.
Okay.
Cool. Then let's get started. First, could you use your strong muscles to take this umbrella apart? Piece of cake for you, yeah? Oh, yeah. He really loves to mention my muscles. He hands me the broken umbrella and I follow his directions on dismantle. I hook the umbrella skeleton to a pole and yank out the shaft. Once I pull off the rest of the pieces, I start folding the shaft. Oh, not bad. It's looking good. Hey, this is really gonna work? Don't worry. It's a simple tool. Come on, hand it over. You're done. Here, all yours. I hand the dismantled umbrella to him. He starts breaking it up and bending pieces. This thing's pretty sturdy. Kinda surprised you were able to snap them so quickly. You just gotta build up some strength. I can train you sometime if you want. Nah, I'll pass. I'm more the type to let others do the heavy lifting. Alright, it's done. But he is smart. And here it is, the makeshift wrench. Now please hold for just a moment to honor Dusty. What store are we in suddenly? Amanome takes apart the hair ornament and straightens the comb. Then he shoves the stick made from the umbrella into the piece. He fiddles around for maybe 10 seconds before stopping. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm done. The shutter's unlocked now. You're shitting me. It's already open? Is it that surprising? Anyone can do this as long as they have the right tools. One may have used a bit too much force. Kind of broken tools. Come on, let's hurry and check into something. Right. Hair ornament and broken. You know, I was thinking, what if we went through all this and it ends up that the oars were doing it? Don't even think that. I open the shutter and slide over the windows. This'll work. They're normally right around. Shining my flashlight around the dusty shutter, I spot oars in different colors lined up on the wall. Table oars. Oh, that's boring. They're actually in here. We want to break more stuff? Of course they are. Let's carry these back to the boat. What? I'm asking nicely. Huh. Somebody's calling. Yo. Oh, it's just you, Hazuki. What's up? Things might be moving over here. The guard just went into the park. I think he's going on patrol. You should hurry and get out of there. Got it. Thanks. What's up? Hazuki says a guard is coming this way. Not good. Guess we better beat it then. We got no other choice. Let's use cover to make our way back to the entrance. Then we reach the central plaza. Amanomi stops running in front of me.
まずいな。
Not good. Look, a guard's coming towards us. Oh god. Ah! Over by the exit, a bouncing light that looks like a will-o-wisp appears. It can only be the light from the guard's flashlight. Getting caught in is the last thing we want. Should we dive for the bushes? It's kind of far. It'd be easier to knock him out. No. Now we're getting interesting creepy music? Yes. How about parrot? Try solving your problems without using your fists. No. Warning! Warning! Throw a rock? Yes. The other options were not good, so scoop up a rock from the field. Hey, what are you going to do? Be quiet, watch. I pull my arm back and throw the rock at the flashlight. Whoa. My aim's true. The rock strikes the flashlight and knocks it out of his hand. Not bad, not bad. Now's our chance to hide. Dive for the bushes and hold my breath. Hey, where'd you just hide? The guard's picked up the flashlight again and is coming closer. He'll find us at this rate. Can you distract him with another rock? I'll try. I need him as far away as possible. A loud sound like at the lamppost. I toss the rock at the lamppost on the other side of the plaza. The rock strikes the glass covered over with lightning shadows. What was that sound? The guard moves away from us in order to check for the source of the sound. Hey, what are you gonna do? Isn't this the perfect time to run? Run? Both run away. What? Let him escape first. Damn, okay. We'll go together. Ready? Okay, so I guess Amanome has to go first and then we distract him once more. As one, we jump and start running. Who's there? Flashlight immediately finds me. Shit, run! We make it out of the main entrance, but we get caught by the cops, called in for backup out in front. Damn, that was fast. Damn. Okay. Try again.
ずいな。
Do the rock. It is really nice that we don't have to like search for. We don't have to like search for items to get our spirit and stuff up. Because in the original one, you actually had to like find items to get your numbers back up. Because it would just continue, and then once you hit 0, it's game over. It would continue to lower unless you like refilled it. Hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, watch. At least here it resets every time. Alright, we'll let Amanome first. Where do you just hide? Lamppost. And then we'll let Amanome go, and then we'll have to distract him yet again, and then go. This guy doesn't even look like he looks like a ghost himself. What was that? What was that sound? Do is the perfect time. Let him escape. Alright. We're a good friend. Crisis choice. We're too visible. We both go. You run first. Good idea. That way we can back each other up. He nods at me and quietly leaves the dishes. Wait a few beats, but it doesn't seem like the guard knows something. Pretty safe bet that he escaped. But now I have a problem. I can't move from my spot. The guard won't leave. Something muffled ringing comes from the guard's chest. Ah! Eek! Oh, it's just my phone. The route guard answers his phone. His attention is directed toward the call. Now is probably my only chance to escape. But first, those big oars will attract too much attention if I carry them. Hide them! I'll hide them here, easy enough to grab when I come back next time. I hide the boat oars in the bushes. That's done. I silently slip the lines while I head towards the entrance. At least, because it used to be that, like, you would not know sometimes until the very end that you finish all your choices, and then you would get a bad end. You wouldn't know what the issue was. I hop back over the gate, and now I'm back at the entrance to Yamato's shrine. Hazuki waves to catch my attention from across the torii gate. Amanome stands next to her, his phone to his ear. Thanks, bro. He smirks when he spots me and puts his phone away. When I saw Amanome come back by himself, I started panicking. I thought he'd left you behind. I was this close to slapping him. I am shocked and offended. Do I look so cold-hearted that I'd do that to my best friend? Any other Joe Schmo, yes he would, but my best friend? I threw him a Hail Mary, so Akira, did it help? Sounds like Amanome was the one who called the security guard. I guess it was like a good thing also that he switched temporarily. Because then he had to make the call. Yeah, no, I could have managed just fine without your help. Liar! Don't you even. Oh, look at you being shy. Don't make me punch you. Come on, lovebirds. Quit messing around and let's get out of here. The guard will be back any second now. We leave Yamato Shrine. I think we've gone far enough. We stop for a breather and share the info we've gathered. That was really dangerous. If it had been anyone other than you, they would have been caught. Such precise aim. We got so close. We managed to find the ore. I really wanted to go to Yuki Island. Are you carefree or what? I only say that because you didn't actually see the original. By the tremble in his voice, he seems to be remembering what happened back then. Must have been great. No fair, Amanome. How dare you? How dare you experience death? I wanted to see her too. On the flip side, Suki looks unloved. When you actually see it, then I think, for me, I like to joke around that I've seen ghosties in the apartment or something like that. Not seen, but experienced ghost activity in the apartment. But in reality, there was actually a ghost. I probably, if I saw something, like a shadow or something, I would figure it out. Because I have experienced, sleep paralysis. Oh. So, I remember clearly one particular sleep paralysis when I was in the Bay Area, when I lived in Oakland. I remember I was just convinced that something was in the room, but I didn't see, thankfully during my sleep paralysis, I've never seen anything, but I have had the auditory and visual hallucinations. So the first time, I was just convinced, I was facing, because I had the same futon for years now. I was facing the wall of the futon, and I was convinced that something was in the room with me, and I wanted to turn on the light, but I couldn't move whatsoever. Basically, how you have to deal with it is you kind of have to concentrate on getting your fingers to move or your extremities to move, and then you can kind of break yourself out. Once one of the lips moves, then you're able to kind of break out of it. The second time I had sleep paralysis, I remember I took a nap during the day. The first time it was at night, the second time was a nap during the day. And I remember waking up and I was convinced that there was a ginormous yellow spider on the couch. And I remember screaming. I was convinced it was there. And then the third time was when I lived here. When I recently moved here, I also napped during the day. They do say if you nap in the middle of the day, you're more likely to have sleep paralysis. And also if you nap on your back. Though I've never had sleep paralysis while napping on my back, I've only ever had it when I'm sleeping on my side. But then the third time, I remember it was during the day, and I was convinced I heard a male voice speaking in Spanish, and it sounded like the maintenance man, and I was convinced that he was in the apartment, and I couldn't move. Okay, those were my 3 sleep paralysis stories. But what's up with that scene you saw for your elementary? You know how someone was trapped in a suitcase? It looks shady. What if that's what that Odishio woman saw before she died? It might be connected to her source. Source? It's what makes a person turn into a ghost or spirit. It's usually an event that causes them to be left with a grudge or regret. Grudges, huh? It seemed like a woman. Hey, you 3. Oh, is it? Oh, no. He looks more Yakuza than frickin' Matahashi. A middle-aged man I don't know approaches us. What are you doing out at Yamato's shrine? Loitering. The place is off limits at night right now. Why are a bunch of punks coming out there at this time of night? We were checking it. We were wondering. We were curious about the concert and why it was closed. It seems this guy. He saw what we were doing and followed us over here. Things will get messy if he snitches to the cops or something. Good punch to the face might shut him up. I'm about to pull back in preparation when Amanome grips my wrist, my fist. I don't want to make a scene in a place like this, or I would be. Yeah, the police station's literally right there. Why would you do this? Be this to me, I can. Cool, go ahead. Oh, I'm surprised at the strength of your trust in me. Yes, you're my best friend. My best friend, Bill. It's not a bad feeling having a lone wolf depend on you. Lightly pats my shoulder and turns toward the door. You have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps you've mistaken us for someone else. Go ahead, play dumb. I will play dumb. I will continue to play dumb. Well, I've got true. I took pictures of you and that kid in black there. The shrine is pitch black at night. You couldn't possibly have a clear photo. You're basically pushing into threat, right? You talk big, all grown up. You don't seem to be afraid of anything. Isn't that right? Said Amanome, as though he knows who he is. Ah, you know who I am. All lightheartedness drops from his tongue. His eyes cold now, his eyes sharp.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I know very well. You're the only son of the boss of the Omanome, Taizo Omanome. Treating me like a criminal because I'm a Yakuza son is a violation of my civil rights. I'm gonna sue you. Stop pretending like you're innocent. I know who you are under that sheep disguise. I know very well what sort of shithead you really are. Profiting off fight betting is just the start. You use that money in your underworld ties to dig up people's weaknesses in the world. Now your politicians and high-ranking members of the police force are already in your pocket. Quite the balls on you at your age. Ah, there was an opinion piece like that in one of those trashy weekly rags. The Prince of Threats lurks in the darkness of Shinzen. The truth revealed, was it? Although, as I recall, the so-called Prince of Threats wasn't named. Of course I know it's you. I was the one who wrote that article. I knew, so he's a reporter. I thought at first he was a detective. I see. So that must make you the rumored bomb. You know what? I'm honored. Because that article put a bit of fear into you. No, I only remember because the headline was so tasteless. Mr. Bond, would it be fine with you if you withdraw for today? It's not exactly pleasant being debanked in front of my friends. I'm gonna only pull a few 10,000 yen bills from him. Wow! And just bribe him right then and there. Looking at that fond smile is vulgar. Sure, fine. I'll give you some time to consider. I'm nice towards children like that. The guy snatches the bills and shoves them into a pocket in his pants. Have they done this before? He didn't even hesitate. He must make these sorts of deals all the time. Alright, I'll make contact with you another time. Looking forward to it. Trust me, I won't. Don't think you could run. I already know you. And also, be more careful if you're going to pursue the keeper's spirits. Ah, information is your greatest weapon. Investigate. Mr. Cube, what are you doing over there? Come over here. If you don't think about what you're doing, you'll get yourself killed. Ah, so he is a ghosts investigator. The man then disappears into the crowd. Crowd? Who was that guy? Why does he you know about spirits? He's a journalist, right? Monthly Orbs writes about spirits, so maybe he's an occult journalist? He's on that book. No Masa Bond. He's an infamous unethical writer type. Hoodlums who dig up the dealings of Yakuza to find scandals to profit off. Ah, so that's how he knew how to throw bills at him. A person like you knows about spirits? That's rather strange. Not necessarily. I mean, I've heard of an idol who's crazy about the occult. That's kind of rude. I can't deny it. Just leave that guy to me. I'll take care of it. Hey, just what are you planning on doing? I'm a gentleman. I don't do anything rough. You're just gonna be swimming with the fishes tonight. We'll just have a nice talk. No problem. Alright, let's wrap this up for tonight. How about we meet again at the bar tomorrow? Same time as today. Alright. Then I'm going to head off now. I've got to stop by my agency. Don't you want us to walk you home or something? The manager is keeping the fact that I'm going out a nice secret from him. I've got to give him a gift to keep his mood up. I remember when I was in Japan and I would walk at night. I've never really faced any weird thing. There was only one time, and it was just because there was a man who happened to be walking the same path as me. Because, in some places there's really no light whatsoever. And, in certain places you have to walk the light. But that was really the only time, but thankfully he did end up, splitting off from me. But I'm surprised he allows it. Well, he's easily out of a job if I say the word. I may have mentioned that fact when I got him to cooperate. Wow, stone cold. It's kind of messed up. He's just trying to protect you. You're terrible. I'll be the devil himself if it's for Ani and the Otoshima. See you guys tomorrow. Watch as she walks into the station. It's better that she's like that than the type that cries at a drop of hat. Even though she's not remotely in my strike zone. Girl, okay, I know it's because she doesn't have enough padding for you. Well, it's time we're going to. Stop by the office. Yamanomi's family office is by the convenience store at Pass on the Yeah, let's head that way together. Will we see Kakia together? You met that brat Kakia around here, right? Yeah, she was standing over there. I pointed out the stairs by the underpass. What was it she said? Something like... Kakia, we'll play with you next. Let's play the Urashima woman game. Look for the Urashima woman. If you don't play with Kakia, you'll disappear too. And Ani will never come back. Look for the Urashima woman, huh? I saw her, but I wonder what she's trying to make you do. No clue. Ask Kakia. She's not appeared since. I haven't heard her say a single thing. Maybe she's watching you from somewhere as you run around in her game. Little ants. It's a delicious feeling, using a person's weakness to threaten and control them. It never gets old. But I bet you wouldn't like it if it happened to you. You're messed up in the head, you know that. But we're best friends still. You're still best friends with him. Regardless, one needs to have a care in who they're threatening. Threats only work against those who find value in their lives and statuses. They don't work against idiots who count danger, who court danger. Someone like you, for instance. Thanks a lot. Hey, he's being threatened right now. He cares about his little sis. We keep tossing insults at each other as we walk through the dark. That's just bros and bros. Excuse me for just a second. Are we gonna put flowers? He moves a few steps away and pulls on his phone. Here he goes. Whenever Amanome makes a call, he has a habit of stepping away from people around him. Especially if it's a crucial topic, because he doesn't want others to overhear him. But my ears are pretty sharp, so I still manage to hear most of what he's talking about. Hey, it's me. Gather all you can about a journalist leader. Now most of all. Criminal record, family, debt, hobbies, kinks, everything. Make it quick. Thanks for waiting. What are you planning? We're planning on threatening him so he doesn't rat us out to the cops. You heard me then. I forgot how good your ears are. Just preparing for our little talk. Knowledge of the opponent is a basic tenet of negotiation. True, and also he probably has dirt on us too. We gotta fight fire with fire. And it is negotiation, right? Not intimidation. I doubt he would be intimidated. His list sounds more like a search for a weakness. Haha, what's funny? Pretty rich coming from you. His grin is pleasant and mild, like he looks like a picture-perfect popular guy, but he hides a demon inside. Guess I'll let the Prince of Threats do his thing. That guy will learn the truth in his own article first. Sure isn't right, though. By the way, that journalist said something strange before he left. Something about gather information in spirits. Now that you mention it, we don't actually know anything about the mission. But what are we supposed to investigate? Source. That's a good idea. Hazuki mentioned that too. That the source is related to the reason a dead person becomes a spirit. If that was what you saw in your brother, then maybe we need to look into other incidents that have happened at the shrine. Oh, it's Mr. Seijin Kijima. Out of the convenience store pops Maruhashi. He's carrying a bag of fried food. I guess he's getting a midnight snack. Maruhashi. Perfect timing. You can look into this. Huh? There's something I can help you with? Look into all instances that happened at Yomata Shrine. You have until tomorrow night, understood? Tomorrow night? I mean, you could... Well, this is 1999, never mind. I was gonna say, you could just look online. I mean, it probably has to go to a library or something. It's kind of a rush. Chop chop, before you get demoted. Is it? Are you saying you're complaining about an order I've given you? Oh, by the way, I don't think you paid last month's membership dues. You make them pay membership dues? They have to pay membership dues? I thought that they just go around and make the area, the shops and businesses everywhere pay dues. Well, my father is a busy man. Sure, he hasn't noticed yet. I could let him know. Mr. Seiji, God, he's so mean. That's why he's the favorite, though. Have mercy, please. Cute as secret from the boss and his superiors. For my sake. Isn't the bookkeeper? Is that how he knows? I'll do whatever you say. Please, I beg of you. Well, that depends on your vocal performance. So I'll leave this job to you.
承知したっす。
Yes, sir. Whatever you ask, sir. I'll work harder on it than anything I've ever done in my life. You can count on me, Kijima. Good job. What a nice, charming smile. He's thanking you, Manahashi. Now's your chance to make up for the trouble you caused. I won't let you down, I swear. Yeah, we're gonna be best buddies with everybody. Alright, I've some things I need in the store, so let's party. Manahashi, you come with me. You'll carry my bags. He's gonna buy like 20 cans of soda or something. Yes, sir. It would be my honor to join you. Please pardon me, Kijima. I watched the two of them enter the store and then begin walking toward my apartment. Today was exhausting. I should hurry up and go to my room. The same three lights are always. Oh, hi! Hi! Looks like she was pressed up against looks like a wet stain from the Udashima. She was pressed up against the door looking in. What's that? What's the stain? Kind of looks like a person. When I touch the stain on the door, I realize it's mud. What a half-assed prank. It's a pain. I'll have to clean it later. I don't think it's a prank, my dude. The hands. She's in there. Huh? Oh, I didn't even look at that. It looks like a little rabbit. When I step inside, the floor is covered in stains like the ones I saw earlier. Crouching down, I look closer. They look kind of like footprints. Oh man, this just reminds me of the blood stains I saw outside of the Empire with the footprints. That is still kind of really crazy. I don't think I'll ever forget that. What the hell is this? And why does it stink like sewage? Could it be that thing I saw at the lake? Open the door to the bathroom? No. I can't not check. Move slowly toward the door to open it now! Strange chilling pressure, like an icy breeze in beneath. Why did you even give me the choice? I wanted to look elsewhere. Decision made. I reached my hand. It wasn't my decision. I reached my hand out to grab it now. Oh, thing. Please, Amanome, please be you. Yes, it's you, my beautiful baby. It's me. You in there? Open the door. Please. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're in here. Sleep with me. Sleep in the room with me, please. I open the door and Amanome steps inside. Sorry for coming by after we just parted. Do not feel bad whatsoever. I found something interesting, so I came all the way back. A drink? He hands me a strange drink can. They had it at the convenience store. Story. Thought I'd be remiss by not showing it to you too. Look, Tomato Baron of the Night. Isn't that the dumbest name you've ever heard? I mean, actually, I've had a V8. I used to enjoy V8s, but they're just so salty. Huh? What's wrong? You look put out. Whoa, wait. What happened in here? The front door. This room. So covered in mud. Well... look at the door! I tell him what happened after I came back. I see. You want? Can I sleep over at your house? So the Urashima woman is in your bathroom. Is that what you're saying? If I really heard that voice, then yeah. Okay, nothing to do but to go inside and check it out together. Oh, you're such a buddy, even though you're scared. After you, of course. I was gonna check in before you showed up. Alright, I'm going on. Ready when you are. But he's still a buddy for not leaving me. I open the door and step inside. Damn. The light clicks on and the bathroom looks normal. No trace of the chilling presence I felt earlier when I got close to the door. Now look, you got me riled up for nothing. You sure you weren't dreaming? No, I'm sure I heard a strange voice. What about the mud? Okay, yes, they look like footprints, and sure, there's a person-shaped mark on the door. I'm loath to even consider this part. Maybe this is what people call being haunted. That was my guess too. The Urashima woman seems water-focused, so maybe she can appear in similar places. Bathrooms, water pipes, sewer drains, outside, manholes, things like that. Hey, don't joke around. Well, it looks like she's not here anymore. Why do you think that? Why? No reason. I mean, she's a ghost. She could pop in and out any time. Come and lick your toes in the middle of the night. Besides, if she was here, she would have attacked us by now. That aside, we should probably clean up. You don't want to sleep in such a mess, do you? The two of us spend about an hour cleaning the apartment of mud. Damn. Now that that's done, I'm going to head back. No, please sleep over. I feel like I'll break into goosebumps the longer I'm here. Hey, cut that out. Haha. See you later. I don't have to deal with a haunted house. You do. Amanomi turns and leaves. Wow. You're just gonna leave me like this? Once he's gone, I collapse on my bed. I'll shower in the morning. Don't really want to go near the bathroom until sun's up. Maybe I'll leave this light on too. I wonder if this means that Urashima won't follow me home. I think it does. That college girl who died a few days ago, after she threw a rock in the lake. Maybe that's what happened to me. What happened to me is what happened to her. The longer I stay awake, the more my thoughts go into a downward spiral. Better not think about it. I quickly close my eyes and try to go to sleep. But there's no way I could fall asleep that fast. Starting with the dirty water, strange things have been occurring in my apartment. Plus there's this creepy sensation, like I'm not the only one here. It seems impossible that I'll be able to knock out. My body is tired down to my bones. Like, oh, that was quick. I did not press that. But okay, good night. Yes. We do want to save. Alright, Spirit File Urashima Woman has been updated. Lemon-tree. Ah! Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Urashima woman, bloodmetry, success, child, Urashima woman, trapped person also. Was it a murder? I have to put this book in two. What does she mean? Had encounter with Urashima woman. Baby, tell me. What does she want to know? I read the black rabbit earlier than usual. Oh, Akita. Aunt Natsumi is here. She looks even more tired than she did 2 days ago. I'm sorry we haven't had much time to talk. I've just been so worried about Armin. No, it's fine. Did you find out anything? Nothing. Nothing at all. The case moved to public investigation, but they still don't have any good leads. One female detective seems sympathetic, so at least there's that. I see. If Kaguya really did take her, there's no point in the cops running around. I'm the only one who could do something about this. And I need to deal with the business that Urashima made first. Oh yeah, on Natsumi are hard ones. Maybe I can ask her. I've got to try everything for Anna. What is it? Do you have a minute right now? Yes, I have a little time. I do have to leave soon. Have you ever heard of the Urashima woman? Is that the ghost that people say it at the other shrine? I'm surprised to hear you're interested in that sort of thing. An occult enthusiast I know is going to tell me something. Anything you know would be great. Let me see. One minute. Aunt Natsumi makes her way to the bookshelves in the back and pulls out a single notebook. That must be what she uses to compile the info she gathers. Okay, let's see. She studies the papers briefly before returning the notebook to the shelf. Sorry about that. I don't know many details as I don't use urban legends often in this book. It originated from the Kisioji pregnant woman murder that happened 2 years ago. The Kisioji pregnant woman murder. That was the case where a pregnant woman was killed by her midwife. Apparently the midwife wasn't able to conceive no matter what she tried. It caused her a lot of anguish, and she completely fell apart over it until finally she killed the pregnant woman after she gave birth and stole the woman's baby. She filled the suitcase with a corpse, other evidence, and lots of rocks, and threw it into the Urashima Lake. The midwife was arrested a few days later. Exactly as she confessed, they found the suitcase in Urashima Lake. They claim it was empty inside. No corpse, no evidence, no rocks, nothing. That murder must have been how the rumor of the Urashima woman started. You don't look so good, Akira. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. What I saw through the bloodmetry matches this. I bet the woman wasn't completely dead, so she woke up inside the suitcase. And she saw the talented shot. Alright, I'll need to be heading over now. Akira, let me and the police handle searching for Anna. Don't go doing anything recklessly. Too late. She looks at me sternly before she turns and leaves for the bar. Her intuition's too good. She must have sensed something in my voice. Or maybe maybe it's it's a mother's intuition. Since she's legally my mom now. I don't feel like going back home. May as well stay here until we're supposed to meet. It wouldn't hurt to clean up the place of dust while I'm here. I owe Natsumi that much at least. Before I know it, night falls.
おはようございます。
Good morning, Kijima. The shoot today took longer than I expected. Oh, something smells good. I just brewed some espresso. Want some? Yes, please. I'd like a cappuccino. I don't serve anything that's a pain in the neck. I mean, it's not really a pain in the neck. Wow, you're a horrible barista. I went to the trouble of finding info on the Udashima one. You could at least serve me. I bet you'd be horrified when you hear about the incident that happened at the lake 2 years ago. The Kichioji pregnant woman murdered, right? Huh? Are you an Esper? Of course not. I heard it from partners. Ah, then I could cut to the chase. I wonder if the woman who died turned into a Udashima. Maybe. She was killed after her kid was taken from her. It makes sense for her to turn into a True. I'd become a spirit too if that happened. By the way, whatever happened to the kid that was taken by the midwife? I'm not even sure if the child is alive or dead. The news at the time censored his name to Moiti Hamajan. Guess we can't use that as a lead. Looks like I got a text from Amano. Are you kidding me? Amano can't make it. What? Was he cursed into getting into an accident? No, it's not that. He's apparently suddenly got work business he needs to take care of. Probably with the bond guy. And by work, does he mean like raids, exhortation, things like that? Don't ask me. Well, there's no point in waiting then. We can head to Yamata Shrine by ourselves. Yeah, let's go. Oh, by the way, thanks for the coffee. It was 10 times better than the stuff my manager brews. Gee, thanks. Hey, Kijima, if you wouldn't happen to be interested in being Oh, you're interested? Hazuki and I leave the bar and take the usual path towards Yamata Shrine. This is the third time we've come to the shrine's meetings. Now, how should we get in? The plan from yesterday won't work with just the two of us. You're right. We might be able to do it if it's the same normal plan security guard as last time. Or we could force our way through the gate. Let's just look around some. Okay, so it is definitely time for me to leave at that, but let us save. We'll do some of these older ones. There we go. Alright, with that, and with some scares finally, I'm so sorry for the screams, but it's usually just like the initial jump scare. The jump scares do get me sometimes. But with that, we'll go ahead and see who we can raid today. Thank you for joining me. My cat is telling me that it is time for bed. She's right here. But we'll go ahead and see who we can raid first. And then tomorrow I think we will continue Crisis Core. Probably. We will see. We'll see how I feel. It is spooky month, but we'll definitely be continuing. Well, next week, hopefully, I won't have to worry about, like, having Tuesday off, so then I could do the split if we really want. And it looks like Blaze is on playing Dragon Quest, so we'll go ahead and give him a raid. And yeah, with that, we'll start the raid. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining, dropping by, listening, and the like. And yeah, I'm gonna have to just see you guys. Oh, but Sabrina wants to say goodbye, so we'll let Sabrina say goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Oh, the dog said hello in the background. Yes, 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 yes. She's my good fat girl. Look at those glowy eyes. I do not know what she's looking at, but yeah. But it looks like we'll be ready for the raid. So, as always, be good raiders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.